Good morning, everybody. It is Sunday, and the days or 61 day results are in. So let me just start with yesterday morning. So I went to a golf course super early, and I spent the day with my grandfather and my family. It was a fantastic day. Um, Whenever I did get to the golf course yesterday, I knew that I'd be spending a lot of energy, so I started my day off by eating something. Okay, so at the golf course, they had these little pre-wrapped sandwiches, and I ended up taking a ham sandwich, and I even had a bottle of Gatorade just in case I needed the electrolytes. And I started getting a little bit of a heartburn. Now, it's very dangerous for me to get heartburn because I do have Barrett's disease. So getting heartburn can eventually turn into some kind of cancer. So it has to be very, very, very under control. And I take pills for this every day, and it usually works. But sometimes there's these things that will trigger it to the point where, okay, it's not a full blown heartburn anymore, but you can still feel something's brewing. It's a little warm. So because of that, after my session, now I'm on the golf course, right? So it's tough to just pick up and leave. That being said, I didn't drink the Gatorade because sometimes Gatorade will also give me that kind of effect, so I skipped that. So all I had was that sandwich and I had some water. Um, Golf went very well. I had a lot of fun. I still lost because I always lose against my cousin. He's much better than I am. But I had a very good round. I had didn't have any birdies, but I had a ton of pars, which is pretty crazy for me. But anyways, it was very successful. Now the only downside is whenever we went to leave, we took a golf cart, took the golf cart to my car, dropped off my bag and this and that, and instead of me returning the golf cart because I was the one that rented it, I told my cousin, well, here, you go bring your bag to your car and can you bring it back, please? He said, sure, of course. I had forgotten that I left my driver's license as an ID so that I wouldn't leave with the cart kind of thing. So now I have to go get my ID back. And that's like an hour away. It's because there's so much construction and stuff. Uh, so I got to do that today or tomorrow, I guess. Um, but anyways, so afterwards I went to my aunt's where we had the party with my grandfather, and there was food for days. A lot of finger foods, buffet style. There was a ton of sandwiches, a ton of salads, pasta salads, macaroni, potato salad. Anyways, a ton of different salads, a ton of different desserts. There's a lot of stuff. So a lot of temptation that day. For lunch, I didn't have much time to do anything. I was kind of busy with the kids. I was kind of busy doing helping people out because I am the IT guy, so I tend to end up helping a little bit with on the IT side too. So that kept me a little bit busy. I didn't get time to eat too much for lunch. I don't remember. I remember my wife showed up because she took a separate vehicle since I was playing golf, and she had made healthy donuts, so sugar-free donuts, which are delicious, delicious dark cocoa. And so I remember having one of her little donuts, and they're not very big. These little donuts are about this size, and it was delicious. It kind of held me off. I was still pretty hungry. Drank a lot of water because I noticed that whenever I would urinate, it was pretty dark. So I guess I was dehydrated a little bit, which is probably why, like I've been dropping 2 pounds a day for the last 3 days. So if something's up, eventually you got to say, okay, well, I think there's a problem. So yeah, I was dehydrated. So I did drink a lot of fluids yesterday, as much as I could. We had bottles of water. I think I must have had six at my grandfather's party. And then last night when I got home, I drank some more because I was exhausted from golf. It's a lot. It takes a lot. Even if with a cart, my back is sore. I just have a lot of soreness, and even today, my shoulders and my arms and my back is still very, very sore. So anyway, had a fantastic time. I came home a little bit earlier than everybody else because I was pretty tired. My eyes were getting bloodshot and all that. And got home probably around 7:30 once it was all said and done. And that's it. So for dinner down there in the finger foods and whatnot, I ended up uh, eating about the equivalent of another sandwich and a half, mixture of ham sandwiches, chicken sandwiches, and an egg sandwich. So I took, we cut them up in squares, so quarters, and I probably had six or so. I had some kind of seafood salad on the side. I had some fruit, and I had some another salad. Anyways, it was pretty good. It was a pretty safe day. I didn't pick into the desserts. Oh no, that's not true. My son had another. He took a healthy donut, ate half. He was getting too full, so he gave me the other half. So I had a one and a half healthy donuts, which is pretty good considering my wife's cookies were there. We had cakes, we had all kinds of stuff. So I think I was very, very good considering I was full. I felt well. I didn't feel okay when I got there and I was hungry. There was a lot of temptation there. But once I ate that sandwich and a half, and those salads and all that, I was fine. It didn't matter. You could have taken out all my favorite desserts in the world, and it wouldn't have mattered. So thanks to Saxenda was helping me out there on that day. So yeah, so my results. So I weighed in this morning. Now again, I was dehydrated, so I drank a lot of water. I was expecting to go up to about the 318 again, go right back up. But one good thing that happened last night that haven't happened in a long time is I went to the bathroom. Okay, I had to go number two, so I had to go poop, and I don't remember pooping in the last like 5 or 6 days. At least nothing normal. Maybe a little something that doesn't nearly cover your day. So I kind of got cramps last night, and it started coming out. So because of that, I think I sort of lucked out a little bit, and I kind of saved my weight. So I'm at 316.2. So I actually lost zero point 0.2 pounds, even with all the water, because I haven't been urinating much. I think I went to urinate once yesterday with all the water I consumed, so my body needed it. So yeah, so it's a good, I guess it's a good day. It worked out for me. Obviously, my results are fantastic. 316, big losses these days, and it kind of makes me think of what I was saying that sometimes I feel like when I have a cheat day and then I go right back on the diet, sometimes I get these major losses, just like when I started. Does that make any sense? I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a nutritionist. I have no idea. But this is what's happened in the past several times. It's always kind of worked out this way for me. So did I find a secret, something that works, a magical, I don't want to say magic pill, but the magical recipe? I don't think so. But I'll definitely makes me want to do another cheat day. Not right away. My losses are good, but whenever it's going to start staggering again, who knows, maybe in a couple of weeks or something, maybe I'll do another cheat day like that, but I'll be safer about it. And then we'll see, and we'll get to put it to the test, and you will all see if it makes sense what I'm saying or if I'm wrong. Anyway, so I hope you all have a wonderful Sunday. I have a lot of plans today. We're going to go see the new Jurassic Park with my son who loves it, who's right there, so I'm not going to talk too loud. So we're going to go to the movies with him. And then this morning, I know they're all waiting for me to go get the bakers. In about 20 minutes, I have to go get bakers for everybody. And then I got to go get my driver's license. Today, tomorrow, I'm not sure, but I got to find time for that. And yeah, and I've got a lot of work around the house. My basement is a mess, so we'll work on that. Oh, and I also got my Father's Day present from my mother. My mother bought me a bidet seat. Now, I don't know if anyone's ever tried that. Those are glorious. So basically, it's a toilet seat that you put on your toilet. And then I already have one upstairs, but I needed one downstairs. And basically, instead of using toilet paper when you're done, well, it's you have the remote, and it sprays, sprays your bum, and then so it takes everything out, and then you have like a fan. So it heats up the water first, right? So you don't jump up, sprays, it washes you. Then you have a little fan, and basically, if you're patient, you don't need any toilet paper at all. If you're impatient like me, well, you just kind of grab a couple squares just to dab the water off when it's all clean, and it feels like you're taking a shower every time you go to the bathroom. So for me, that's a huge win. The only disadvantage is that sometimes when I go out to a hotel, I have to go back to normal wiping, which is, it's weird. You get something that's very normal, but once you've had the chance to have a bidet, it's hard to go back after that. So anyway, have yourselves a wonderful day, and I will see you tomorrow.